up and 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 up. You never buy, 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 and you never buy. This is the obvious trend. Okay. And the hidden gem is never move, never move, never move, never move, never move, finally move. Okay. This is the hidden gem. Okay, hidden gem. So over here, right? Okay, over here, right? Actually, the obvious trend, right? Okay, is easier to make money, right? Now, because every month or every week you see it going up. Okay, every month you see it going up. Every 2 months you see it going up. Okay, so that is the thing here. Okay, that is the thing here. So that's why, okay, that's why you must be very clear in Singapore which are the stocks. Okay, everybody know that it is going up. Okay, Sam Corp Industry. Okay, so if you don't know Sam Corp Industry is going up, okay, of course, never mind lah. You don't know, it's never mind. But if you know it's going up and then you never get in or you never participate, then sometimes you have to think about this, right? You have to think about it. Hey, yeah, did I miss it again or not? Okay, did I miss it again? So next time you might want to participate. Agree? Okay, so let's get started. Okay, let's get started with the which market first. Okay, I think let me just go through Singapore market. Okay, Singapore market. How? Okay, can or not? Okay, I go through Singapore market first. Is it okay? If okay, type okay. Okay, type okay in the chat. Okay, type okay in the chat. Okay, so over here, okay, first of all, Singapore market, we look at this thing called the STI first. Okay, then we look at this thing called the best stocks. Okay, the best stocks. Okay, best stocks. So which one? Okay, so we go through STI and we can advise how to look out for hidden gem and uptrend stocks. Okay, hidden gem, of course, is very hard to find. Okay, like example, in US, a lot of people look at this stock called Palantir. So Palantir, right? Okay, to many people, is a hidden gem. Right, it's a hidden gem. Not yet go up. It haven't go up yet, but a lot of potential. Okay, you go to online, you see people keep talking about this Palantir. Okay, but you tell a old grandma, she only hear Palanta. Okay, but Palantir, right? This one, a lot of people talk about it. Okay, wow, a lot of people, a lot of research, but did it go up or not? This one never. Okay, what is the obvious trend? Obvious trend is Nvidia. Nvidia is the obvious trend. Okay, so Nvidia, Meta, okay, these are the obvious trend. I've been going up and up and up and up and up. So this is the obvious trend. So there are two, right? One is the this one, okay, PLTR, okay, almost want to go up but haven't go up. One day will go up. C Limited, okay, C Limited also hidden gem, not yet up yet, almost want to go up. One day will go up. Don't know when will go up. Still very cheap. Okay, maybe will go up. That kind of thing. So this one is a hidden gem. Hidden gem. You see what I mean? Okay. So of course, a lot of people will buy the hidden gem. Why? Because okay, eventually it will go up, right? Or what? Someday it will go up or what? Okay. But when the stock is up, it is at the obvious trend. It is at the obvious trend. So our important job is don't miss out the obvious trend. Try not to miss out the obvious trend. Okay, try not to miss out the obvious trend. Understand? Okay, so anyway, okay, let's start with the Singapore market, STI. Okay, so let's talk about STI a little bit. Okay, STI, right? Of course, this one is not the so-called you cannot say, hey, this one must be uptrend or what. This STI is representing the market. The market means it representing the bank stocks, the property stocks, the REITs, the oil and gas. A lot of these are different sectors, even airlines and all this also here, right? So STI, how has it been doing? Okay, how has it been doing? What is the situation right now? Okay, is it going up or is it going down? Okay, for short term, this is the But this is the latest, right? What is happening here is latest, short term. So for the past one over month, you can see that it is drop, and it has been dropping for quite a while already. Okay, quite a while already. Okay, so the last time it dropped is from this January, and then it drop all the way until March. Okay, drop the way until March. So if you're looking at this, okay, is it now, is it very serious? Something serious is happening. I would say now STI is in a correction mode. Is in a correction mode. Okay, so red color representing downtrend, blue color representing uptrend, red color representing downtrend, blue color representing uptrend. Okay, but for now it doesn't look like uptrend. Okay, doesn't look like uptrend. So in other words, okay, this STI, okay, is leading by the banks. Okay, the banks. So UOB, DBS, OCBC, of course, they are not doing very well right now. Okay, especially DBS. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, I mean, doesn't mean that drop means not good. Alright, for Singapore stock, okay, especially if you look at STI, right, okay, is mostly range bound for the past many years. Okay, it has been range bound. Range bound means what? Range bound means this STI, it has been drop a little bit, then go up, drop and then go up, drop and go up, drop and then go up, drop and then go up again, then drop and then go up again. So drop means what? To the investor, to the fund manager for Singapore stocks, okay, drop, okay, they will buy. For the past, 3 years is like this. For the past, 5 years, is it like this? For the past 5 years, it's also like this, right? 2018 drop, it went up, right? But of course, COVID drop. Okay, so ultimately, for Singapore, it's still a range bound market. It's still a sideways market. Okay, it's still a sideways market. As long as it didn't, make a so-called a new low. Okay, make a new low, then something different. Right? So that means if you break below this 3,000 point, then maybe something special is happening. Other than that, the rest, okay, so far is still on this potential bounce. Okay, so anyway, over here, if you look at the recent past 6 months, right, we are now at a potential support. Okay, now it's at a potential support. Okay, that means the recent drop, okay, for the bank stocks, maybe you can look out for any potential bounce. Okay, maybe you can look out for potential. Now it's considered cheap already. Okay, so of course these are for dividend investor. Okay, dividend investor. So if you are a dividend investor, now is a discount period. Some of these stocks, okay, Maple Tree, today I just saw Maple Tree, Pen Asia. Okay, so you can see that, like recently, now it is at the low. Okay, this is at the low, this is at the low, and now it's at the low. Okay, so generally it is so-called for dividend investor to take action now. Okay, now. Okay, so of course, why dividend? Because dividend you can wait. Okay, you can collect dividend and all that, you can wait. And even if it's sideways, it's nothing like serious. Okay, it's just sideways. Okay, so a lot of these Singapore stocks, they are like this. Okay, they are like this. Okay, so over here, let's take a look at the Singapore stocks. Okay, which are the stocks, right? Are the so-called the best. Okay, the best. Okay, so for Singapore, okay, you must understand. Okay, you must understand. All right. Okay. I think my internet was down just now. All right. Okay. So yeah. Am I back? Okay. So internet was down just now for a while. Okay. Okay. So everybody still here? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Can hear, right? You can hear, type yes. Okay. Can hear, type yes. Okay. So for some summary, okay, for some summary. Okay. So banks are at the cheap levels. Okay, at the cheap levels. And uh and some stocks, right, they are weak. Okay, they are weak. Okay, and these weak stocks, right, maybe they are having some problem. Okay, so example, city development. City development is a bit different. It's a bit different. Kind of like never break into a new low, not so downtrend. Okay, not so downtrend. But this city development, right, is more of a downtrend. Okay, it's more of a downtrend. That means, at this level, you can see that, this city development is making a new low, okay, a new low, and then followed by another new low. Okay, so this is not looking very well. Okay, this is not very looking very well. And with this development, there's another stocks. Okay, there's another stocks, which is capital land. Okay, capital land. So these two is showing a lot of weakness. Okay, showing a lot of weakness. That means, okay, sound no good. Okay, let me speaker sound microphone. Let me see. Okay, I think better. Okay, now is it better? Yes. Sounds good. Okay. Nothing on screen. Wow, haven't loaded yet. Okay, there's some. Okay, sound is draggy. Okay, so okay, just give me a while. Let me just change the internet for one more time. Okay, one more time. Change back to the internet. Just give me a while. All right. I think just wait a while more. Okay, just wait a while more. Okay. So yeah, I reset the router. Okay, so okay, let me just use this one first. Okay, just a while more. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, so hopefully now it's better. Okay, so you all just no need to re-enter. Okay, no need to re-enter. All right, so we are talking about this capital land invest. Capital land invest. So again, this capital land, also having this lower high and having this lower low. Okay, so it's not looking very good. Okay, not looking very good. Okay, in other words, this property sector in Singapore, okay, in Singapore, is recently one of the so-called the sell down stocks. Okay, but the good news is today there is some kind of rebound. Okay, today there's some kind of rebound. Okay, so good news is what? Good news is some of these stocks, right? Okay, they have reached a bottom, a support level. Okay, so you see CapitaLand Invest, although there is some sell down, but today good news is what? There's this bottom signal. So this bottom signal, right, is telling us that this is a so-called a support level. Okay, but question is, will the smart money come in or not? Okay, if the smart money come in, by right, okay, now it is cheap already. So if it come in, then you will see something like this. So the question here is the next few days, okay, very important, because now is at a discount, okay. So if it doesn't drop further, this is really a support level, and then it turns around, okay, it makes this U-turn from here, then the market, right, have a better chance of bounce. Okay, so another, if you look at, like, example, some of the banks, okay, you look at, let's say, UOB, okay, so UOB, okay, previously, right, you can see that this is the bottom signal, it bounced. This is the bottom signal, it bounced. And right now, we are at this level, okay, this bottom signal, it doesn't bounce, okay, it doesn't bounce. That means, wow, it's very cheap already, like, and then there's some kind of a rebound, right, but it failed, okay, it failed. So the second time, there is another bottom signal, it gap up, and then followed by another sell down, okay, followed by another sell down. So the thing here is, the STI, for STI to rebound, this UOB, CapitaLand, they are the very important stocks, and they need to turn around. If they cannot cross, like UOB cannot cross above 28, okay, cannot cross above 28, right? Still not good. Okay, the market's still not good. Right. But if you can cross above 28, congratulations. Maybe this is a short-term bottom. Understand? Okay, so we are at a cheap level or not? The answer is yes. Okay, a lot of these stocks, UOB is at a very cheap level. Let's see DBS. Okay, DBS, is it at a very cheap level? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. So from here, okay, it reached first level, but failed. It went down. Okay, then now second level, still fail. Okay, still fail. Today, still showing that no sign of bounce. There's still no sign of bounce. So over here, this DBS also need to turn around, okay, above 31. If cannot above 31, no sign of bottom. Okay, no sign of bottom. So we want to see this turn around. Okay, no, see turn around. Okay, that is the important sign. Okay, a lot of this bottom signal, you can see that, you know, if it is a really a real bottom, it will not go lower. Okay, it will not go lower. Okay, or if it go lower, it must cross above. So if you cross above, then, okay, then we are what we call we will feel safer. Understand? We feel better during this period. Okay, we feel, you know, that it is turning around. So we want to see things turn around. No turn around, no bottom. No turn around, no bottom, like this. Understand? So so over here, DBS, UOB, OCBC, I mean, these are the, you know, these are the stocks, okay, that leads the STI. Okay, so OCBC also same thing. There's no bounce yet. Okay, no bounce yet. Okay, so all this, okay, all this cannot drop further. If want to drop further, means the market is crashing, right? Crashing. Right? Now, a little bit, okay, a little bit of a weak side, but not really so-called crashing. Okay, not really crashing. So very important. Okay, this property and banks. Okay, this property and banks. Okay, this property and banks. I think maybe it's after this recent cooling measure. Right? Recent cooling measure, you know, really kind of like hit the bank a little bit, okay, and hit this property segment a little bit. Okay, so are we good? Are we very bullish on property? The answer is no. Okay, not very bullish. Okay, not very bullish. Okay, so Propnex also reached a super so-called like a very extremely high levels, and then pull back. Okay, this pullback, not very confident. Okay, not very confident. But today good news is what? Today good news is there is a bottom signal. Okay, so my opinion, okay, my opinion is telling me after this, maybe they will take a break. You see, they make so much money from here. After a while, they'll take a break. But over here today, there's some sign of turning around. So will this be a bottom level? Okay, will this be a bottom level? Okay, this one, let's see. Okay, I'm not very confident with this. Why? Because the other property stocks, what's the other property stocks? Okay, APAC Realty, right? APAC Realty. So APAC Realty, okay, is it doing well? No, right? So it's make a gap down and then not that fantastic. So is the property going to rebound? Okay, the question is this. Okay, so far we don't see much things. Okay, so what is the really strong one? Okay, really strong one. We look at this ultimate bull. Okay, or we can use stage 2. I think stage 2 will be good. Okay, ultimate bull might not have many stocks. So let's take a look at stage 2. Stage 2 Singapore. Okay, STI, SGX. Okay, so for stage 2, right? Okay, stage 2, you will see a few stocks, right? So over here, the blue chip, the one that most people trade on, okay, is Yangzijiang. Not say blue chip, okay, but most people trade. So this Yangzijiang have been doing well for the past 3 days. Okay, so over here, the thing is STI haven't really recovered, but Yangzijiang start moving before the STI move. Okay, so even China never move, right? So even Yangzijiang move first. Okay, there's another stocks in the same category, right? So if you look at this system, right? This system, okay, on the right side over here, there is this sector info. This is sector info. So Yangzijiang is here, right? Okay, there's another stock is the Dynamic. So Dynamic is also shipbuilding, and this shipbuilding seems like is one of the strong sector in the Singapore market. Okay, Singapore market. So over here, you can see that it's up, it pulls back, up again, pull back again, and today is up again. Okay, so over here, of course, this is the so-called small cap okay, small cap penny stock or what? Okay, cheaper one Okay, so another one, SIA. Okay, SIA. Okay, SIA. So SIA is doing very well. Previously, it is up. And during this period also, the STI already show weakness. Agree or not? Okay, STI already show weakness. So Yangzijiang, SIA, these two, today they are one of the most traded stocks. Okay, today, and it is on the uptrend. It's on uptrend. So SIA already break this resistance, and SIA is right now, so-called 3-year high, 4-year high. Okay, and is this the highest point? Okay, almost. Okay, almost. The last time it made this $6.09, it was in 2015 and 2018. Okay, 2015, 2018. What does it mean? Okay, what does it mean? It means if you can cross this level, okay, $6.37, okay, then it is at the all-time high. Okay, at the all-time high. Okay, and that's what I mean. All-time high means that sky is the limit. Okay, sky is the limit. Okay, so $6.60, $6.70. So that means if you can really move out from here, okay, then this could be the the stock that continue to run up for a long time. Okay, that means really forever green or not. Hard to say. Airlines usually, okay, very skeptical because limited growth. Okay, you don't know how much they can grow. You cannot go outer space. The most they fly is around the globe. Okay, so Sembcorp industry. Okay, so you can see that this system is not telling us that every day is a good day to buy. Okay, the good day to buy is when there is this blue arrow. Okay, so when there's this blue arrow, okay, let me just clear this. This blue arrow over here, right? Okay, this blue arrow over here, this blue arrow over here, this blue arrow over here. Those are the good entry. Okay, the good entry. Okay, so Sembcorp industry, the good entry is here, and then from here it moved out. Okay, from $4.20, it moved out to $4.87. So is it a good time to buy now? Obviously, it's not lah. Obviously, it's not. Okay, but is it a good stock? Is it the best stock or not? Okay, yes, right? So we're talking about the best stocks. Okay, so among the most traded, what we saw that SIA is one of the best. Okay, Yang Zijiang is one of the best, and we also saw this Samcorp. Correct. So far, these are some of the best. Is it a good time to get in? Okay, SIA, is it a good time? Good time is here, all right? The good entry is there. Okay, now is it good time? Now not a good entry. Now it's not like the entry that just started to move. Now already moved halfway already. Okay, this Yang Zijiang, is it a good time? Yeah, just a while ago, just about three days ago, it was around this level, $1.19, $1.20. 3 days ago, it was a good time. Today is a good time. Today might not be a good time, right? So wait for a pullback and see how it goes. So if there's some kind of a pullback, then we have another blue arrow again. Okay, we have another blue arrow. So the rest, some of these are like Keppel Corp or Keppel Corp, they are still strong. Okay, Keppel Corp, they are still strong. Okay, where is it? Keppel Corp? Keppel Corp is here, yeah. Okay, they are still on the uptrend. Okay, but they are very far away from this good entry. Okay, they're very far away from good entry. So you can see now the market, okay, the property stocks, okay, the bank stocks is weak. Okay, the bank stock is weak, the property stock is weak, the REITs, okay, the REITs also, it is not so strong. Okay, so if you are looking at cheap, okay, dividends, okay, small gains, then REITs and banks, all these are waiting for bounce. Okay, waiting for bounce. Okay, waiting for bounce. But if you're looking at trend, okay, trend, right? Trend, uptrend. Then some of these, they are already on the uptrend and they are still on the uptrend. Okay, even this Dynamic, okay, is on the uptrend. ST Engineering, okay, ST Engineering is one of the stocks, okay, that caught my attention recently. Okay, why it catch my attention? Is because ST Engineering, finally, break into a new high again. Like it rests for about 1 over month, and for the past 3 days, it is pretty strong. Okay, so if you notice past 3 days, what happened? The past 3 days, Yang Zijiang move. The past 3 days, SIA move. The past 3 days, this ST Engineering start to move. Okay, start to move. Okay, so these are the stocks that the smart money actually went in. Okay, so from here, right, you can see these are the smart money. Okay, the smart money, went in like having a higher smart money over here. Okay, so this blue color, right, represent the smart money. Green color represent what? Green color represent the retail stock. Green color represent the retail stock. Blue color represent the smart money that is in. Okay, by the way, this system, right, is created by me. I'm the founder of this system. So that's why I explained to you, the red color is the downtrend. The blue color is the start of an uptrend. Red color, not so good, but blue color is better. Okay, blue color is better. So when we see red color, we want to be very careful. When we see blue color, we say that, hey, opportunity is here. Understand? All right. So, okay. Okay, some questions. There's questions from Artan. Samcorp industry, if trend following, then should not one buy to follow trend. Okay, so it depends. Depends where you want to buy, how you want to buy, entry, stop loss, and all that. So if you have the system, okay, if you have a system, here's a good entry, here's a good entry, here's a good entry. Okay, but now it's have extended already, a little bit extended. If you have this bottom top signal, okay, top signal, also you got a additional entry point, top signal breakout. Okay, when there's a top signal breakout, then there's the additional entry point. Okay, so now there's no signal. Okay, now there's no signal, so it's not a good risk and reward. That means you must plan for yourself. How after, if you buy now, how are you going to take profit? Okay, how are you going to stop loss? So it might not be a good entry point. Okay, and also smart money index, right, also help us to determine, whether the smart money have gone in 100%. So when you see this blue color is at the highest point, it's telling us that the smart money may be all in already. So when you see the highest point, you got to be a bit careful, because at this point, maybe there will be some resting coming out. Whether resting a little bit or rest a lot, there's the thing. There's the difference. Sometimes it rests for 2-3 months, but it's a big drop. Okay, so whenever it is SMI 100, like this scenario right now, okay, it's telling us that, hey, now is, if you want to take profit, it's a good time. It's a good time. Now, if you want to get in, it's a not so good time. I'm not sure if you agree or not. Okay. Okay. So over here, I give you some example. Later on, I give you an example. And then from there, maybe you can understand a little bit better. Like example, this one, okay, Singtel. Singtel, you can see this is SMI 100. Okay, this is the SMI 100 over here. Okay. So at this point, yes, it's uptrend. It's uptrend, but is it a good time to enter? No, not a good time. Okay, not a good time, because it's very extended. The smart money is all in already. Okay, so there's a potential of a pullback. Right, so indeed it happened. A pullback happened. Okay, so that is the idea. Okay, that's the idea. All right, so that's for Hong Kong. That's for Singapore stocks. Okay, that's for Singapore stocks. When green color down almost reached 90%, is it time to prepare to enter? Okay, green color, right, is outflow of funds. Okay, green color is outflow of funds. Green color, of course, if you are looking at stocks like Singtel, all these, maybe. Okay, like DBS. Okay, if you're looking at DBS, okay, if you're looking at DBS, maybe, okay, you use the green color to determine that, the fund is extremely fearful. Okay, extremely fearful. At this point, yes, maybe, but I don't use that. Okay. So I don't use that as a strategy. Because why? Because outflow of the funds, maybe they don't come back. How if they never come back? Okay. Go in, at least we know, okay, at this point, it go in a lot, maybe it will rest for a while, and maybe this is a good time for profit taking or what. Okay. Okay, it's time for a break. Okay, time for a break. We don't buy at this highest point. Okay. All right. So over here, let's move on. Okay, let's move on into this Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong stock market. Okay, Hong Kong stock market. So okay, Hong Kong stock market. But of course, I want to share with you. In Singapore, there's also many other stocks. Like this Delphi is also one of the best stocks. One of the best stocks. So you can see that this blue arrow, this blue arrow, this blue arrow, this blue arrow have actually helped a lot in catching these stocks. Okay, help a lot in catching these stocks. Okay, so later on, okay, if you stay on, we have some more time. We will do more of stocks watch lah. Okay, we will help you to see some stocks, and let's do some analysis about that. Okay, so over here, let's move on to this Hong Kong market. So sets, okay, sets. By the way, this is Singapore. So sets right now is in the red. Okay, it's in the red. But the good news is, I think recently there's some bottom signal. And this bottom bounce so far is valid. Okay, so far this bottom is a valid bottom bounce. That means it hit the bottom and then it bounced up. Okay, it hit the bottom. So far, no weakness. Okay, no weakness. So anything that move above $2.69, $2.70 is actually a good sign. It's actually a good sign. But so far, this sets is very quiet. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to Hong Kong. Hong Kong, right? Let's take a look at the so-called the index, and also the what we call. Okay, so for Hong Kong, right, it's actually pretty bad. Okay, the market is not strong. Okay, the market is very quiet. Okay, very weak. Okay, very weak. Okay, so it had all this bottom signal until the last one. Then we see a follow through. Then again, recently we see another bottom signal. So at this scenario, are we in a cheap price or not? The answer is yes. Okay, are we having a bounce yet or not? The answer is cannot tell. Nobody can tell, because the price just never move over here. Just never move. So anything above 20,000, okay, that is a good sign. 20,000 is a good sign. Okay, so the faster it go above 20,000, the more better we get out of danger. Right? If not, it's still weak, right? Right now it's still weak. So overall, it's cheap and it is still pretty weak. It's still pretty weak. And the other side, we look at some let's say 10 cent, some blue chip stocks. Okay, blue chip stocks. 10 cent. Okay, today have an announcement, and in the morning it was not doing very well, but at the end, it had this long tail. It had this long tail. So I think a lot also depends on this stock also, 10 cent. So if 10 cent can move away from this bottom signal, okay, maybe Hong Kong already reached a short-term bottom. Okay, so now it's at the crossroad. Okay, so this crossroad can cross or not. Okay, it actually depends a lot on some of these stocks. Okay, so these mega caps. Okay, so good news is Alibaba already bounced. Okay, Alibaba bounced off the bottom. So this is the first survivor. Okay, previously I think last week or what we talked about this. I think last week somebody, I don't know how many of you is here. Okay, by the way, we upload this video to our YouTube channel, Wealth Hero. Okay, have you all seen the YouTube channel? If you've seen, type yes. If no, then I show you. Okay, where's the YouTube channel? Okay, so do if you are on YouTube, please remember to help us to like this YouTube channel, because nobody like okay, we sometimes post already very tired. Okay, so if you can okay, go to this Wealth Hero YouTube. Okay, YouTube Wealth Hero, youtube.com/Wealth Hero. You subscribe. Okay, subscribe and you like okay. You see, Caleb one also we upload here. Okay, mine also I upload here So this was 12 May. 12 May. So good news. Okay, last week we talked about this Alibaba. Of course, that time we also not sure. We also don't know it will go up or not. But good news is this is the bottom signal, and anything that bounce away, you see the bottom signal means it's cheap already, it's low already. If you can go above, wow, that means this is the real bottom. Okay, this is the real bottom. Okay, this is a real bottom. Okay, the bottom is forming. The bottom is like forming okay, forming. Okay, so so over here, yeah, okay, it's a good to see okay, good to see. Okay, good to see that some of these stocks, they are getting better. Okay, they're getting better. So and for this like something like this NetEase, this is a suspect. And suspect means what? Suspect. How come Alibaba and this 10 cent was like, like very cheap like that. Actually like drop until very, very low. But this NetEase, okay, is you see 10 cent within the past 4 months is at the low. Okay, Alibaba for the past 4 months or past 6 months is near the low. This NetEase, okay, NetEase is for the past 4 months, right? Since 5 months since January. Okay, since January, it's actually near the high, So stocks with a higher, okay, higher low, higher low, higher low. Okay, so if this thing start to break out, okay, it's actually a ascending triangle. Okay, ascending triangle. So basically that is some technical chart technical chart. So if you see something like this, okay, you maybe you pay attention. Okay, so if when they break out, or maybe this is the leader, the new leader. Okay, 10 cent, Alibaba, maybe old leader. Okay, old leader. So this is the new leader. Okay, so far it's okay, not a problem. And we're talking about some of the tech blue chip, tech blue chip. So the tech is still not performing. It's still not performing. But the good news is, in US, okay, in US, right, there's this Li Auto. In Hong Kong also got Li Auto. This Li Auto, right, okay, recently have some earnings, right? So this earnings is showing good sign. It's showing good sign. Okay, so again, same thing over here. You see a so-called ascending triangle, and then this stock, right, suddenly gap up. Okay, so this is a good sign. And this is a good sign showing us that there are some stock that is moving up. So that means not all is dead. Not all is dead. Okay. So with this, right? Okay, with this, right? Okay, it actually leads the so-called, maybe it can help to pull a little bit out. Okay, this auto maker, car maker. Okay, pull them out of the bearish zone. Okay, bearish zone. So that is a good sign. Okay, so just now we talked about some of this is a big company. So let's take a look at the uptrend. So again, for Hong Kong, we use the stage 2 because the market is weak. When market is weak, we use stage 2. When market is strong, we use ultimate bull, we use historical high. But now not so strong. So we try to see what stocks is still uptrend. Okay, what stock is in the list. Okay, so let me just load again. Okay. Okay, let's load again, scan again. Okay, so with this, right, we try to align ourselves to the uptrend. Okay, to the uptrend. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at Hong Kong. Okay. Okay, so okay, just wait a while. Okay, so we go to stage 2, and then let's do a screen. Okay, do a screen. So Hong Kong. Okay, so by right, okay, if I want to see what stocks to look at tomorrow, I don't have to do this. Okay, I just look at the what we call the blue arrow, right? So you can see that BYD is here, Li Auto is here, okay, and this Ganfeng Lithium. Okay, these are the EV, okay, EV related lah, okay, EV related. So over here, like BYD, just now we look at Li Auto, right now we look at BYD. So BYD, okay, is actually setting up nicely. Okay, setting up nicely. That means you have a lot of these small candle moving up, small candle moving up, small candle moving up. So in other words, okay, this one is still not very expensive yet, okay, but it is moving up gradually when the market is not even moving. The market is still down, right? Just now I show you HSI, okay, it is still like at the low, but this BYD already start to move higher, correct? Now this HSI is still at the low side, but BYD already start to move higher. Okay, for this, right? Okay, you can see BYD, Li Auto, and this Ganfeng, they represent the EV segment. Okay, Ganfeng is a battery. Okay, so over here, okay, which one is the most heavily traded? Okay, and it is also on the uptrend. Okay, so if you look at it, okay, the insurance stocks actually is still on the strong side. It's still on the strong side, and you can see that this is still on the pullback. Okay, still on the pullback. This is on the pullback. That means what? That means, is it expensive or not? Now it is not at an expensive place. Okay, it's not at an expensive place. And the bottom, okay, bottom is here. The bottom is here. So is it very far away from the bottom or not? No, right? So it's not very far away, not say like this is the bottom and then the stock is here. Okay, so it's not very far away from the bottom. The bottom is here. The bottom is here. And then the stock start to go away from the bottom, never reach a new low. So this is the real bottom. The real bottom has formed. And this is a higher high. This is a higher low. So you can see that overall, there are some stocks that are still in this kind of a scenario. Okay. So so some of these banks, okay, China banks, they are also in this kind of scenario. Okay, they are on the uptrend, they are on the pullback, they are on the pullback, and today they are also having some small bounce. Okay, they're having some small bounce. Okay, so over here, okay, over here, that is this CCB, China Commercial Bank, and ICBC. If you look at it, also having the same pattern. It is going onward an uptrend, and HSBC, this is the strongest. Okay, strongest. Wow, recently I got this client. He make like this 100. Sorry, not 100. He make about 300,000-400,000 from this this HSBC. Okay, 300,000-400,000 Singapore dollar, not Hong Kong dollar. Okay, from HSBC. Okay, so So this is the the kind of stocks, okay, the kind of stock that really, if you catch it at the right moment, okay, you catch it at the right time, or you hold through a period, okay, on this uptrend, that is what the stocks can actually give. Okay, this is what the stock can actually give, right? Okay, it's a life-changing profit. Okay, so in other words, the Hong Kong market, okay, Hong Kong market, what we want to stay in, okay, we want to stay in the bank sector, okay, the bank sector. So the bank sector, right, is strong. The bank sector is showing support level. Okay, the price is resilient to the fall. The price is showing that they want to go up. They want to go up. You can see the candle open low, close high, open low, close high. Okay, so the bank sectors, okay, the financial sectors is actually strong. Maybe because the US financial not so good, so now they go into this financial sector in the China, okay, in the China. So over here you can see China Life, okay, China Life, okay, this is the bottom. The bottom is here. So the bottom, of course, it make new low, but it cross above, right? Cross above the green candle. So this makes the real bottom. And then after that, top signal breakout. And then after that, here, there's some more blue arrow. Okay, so again, a lot of these stocks, they are setting up. They are on the uptrend. And you can see the blue and the red. Okay, so if you look at this. If you follow the system, okay, red color, you get out. Blue color, you get in. Red color, you get out. Blue color, you get in. Red color, you get out. Blue color, what do? You get in. Okay, so when I design the system, I ask the question like this. Okay, ask the question like, if I miss this entry point, okay, example at the lowest point, if I want to catch the lowest point, how can I catch? I use the bottom signal. If I miss the lowest point, how can I catch? I created another place called first blue arrow here. Okay, so after this point, what is the next best place to buy? Then, which is this place. After this place, where is the next best place to get in? Is this place. After this, where is the next best place to get in? Is this place. If I'm wrong, okay, or the trend change, how can I get out? Okay, I get out here. Okay, if I catch the stocks and this correction is over, how do I get back in? I get back in at this blue color. And after this, where can I buy more? Okay, where can I buy more? This place. You understand? So when we create the system, it comes with this thing, blue arrow, so that I know when to get in. Red arrow, I know when to get out. Okay, so for the smart money, I have to see, okay, this one is the smart money. The smart money is still inside. The smart money is still inside. We want to stick to the smart money. Understand? Okay, so from here, maybe just okay, I just write down for myself. Okay, so for Hong Kong, okay, okay, what sector? Okay, finance. Okay, finance sector. Okay. Okay, so the next is what? Okay, the next is, previously we also talked about this oil and gas. Oil and gas. Okay, so previously we talked about oil and gas stock for Hong Kong market. Okay, Hong Kong market. But for US market, it's not strong. Oil and gas is not strong, right? It's a weak. Tech stock in US is best. Okay, but tech stock in Hong Kong, how is it? Like, okay, like rubbish. Okay, like rubbish, right? So for Hong Kong, right, you can see that one thing, is the oil and gas stocks is setting up nicely. Okay, oil and gas stock is setting up nicely, right? Oh yeah, by the way, we still need to talk about US. So just later on, we move on to US. Okay, so you can see that oil and gas in Hong Kong is doing well. Okay, it's doing well. Even today the market, okay, is not strong. Today is weak. Okay, even this PetroChina managed to close higher. I managed to close higher. So you can see what's happening here. What's happening here is the market, right? It's actually favors the oil and gas. So CNOOC, PetroChina, Sinopec. Okay, do you see an uptrend? Do you see an opportunity? Okay, do you see an opportunity? Do you see that a pattern? A pattern is uptrend, pullback, blue arrow, go up, blue arrow, go up, blue arrow. This blue arrow, the next 2 days, it went up, and then we have some kind of a blue arrow again today. Okay, so why oil and gas do well in Hong Kong? Wow, this one I also cannot explain to you. Okay, I also cannot explain to you. Okay, so so you can see that like why China tech stock is not doing well, why US tech stock is doing well. Okay, so seems like what does well in US is not doing well in Hong Kong. Okay, what do well in Hong Kong is not doing well in US. So if you see Sinopec here, right? If you go and see Exxon in US, do you see a strong uptrend over here? No. Okay, it's totally like opposite, opposite. You see? Okay, so so over here, same thing over here. Again, we are talking about this some like insurance company, CPIC. Okay, this is also insurance stocks. So still strong, still strong. Okay, and ABC is a bank, and this China Shenhua is coal. Okay, coal energy. So you can see energy is doing well over here. All right, I think is what I think is for US the finance sector is having some problem, right, with all this banking problem. Okay, and this China, when they're opening up, now they are gearing up the industrial, the infrastructure. Okay, even this previously we talked about this railway, okay, railway stocks. Okay, some of these railway stocks, they are also so-called bouncing off the bottom. So you can see this blue arrow, this blue arrow, this blue arrow. Okay, by right here should have a blue arrow, but I think today went up too much, so the system don't issue a blue arrow signal. Okay, so for this what we call China. Okay, for China, Hong Kong. Okay, for Hong Kong, China, there are some of these stocks. They are the railway stocks. Okay, railway stocks. They are also rocketing. Okay, rocketing. All right. So that's all for Hong Kong. Okay, that's all for Hong Kong. Oil and gas, finance, trends. Okay, trends. These three is the highlight. All right, so let's move on to US. Okay, then we have a little bit of time for some Q&A, the what we call stocks screening for you all. Okay, so let's move on to US. Okay, US, right? Wow, this one I want to show you maybe. Okay, example this one. Recently, these are some of my students. They send me this lah. Okay, so this one is Celsius. Okay, Celsius, and Google and this RMBS semiconductor. RMBS is a semiconductor. Okay, so let's take a look at these few stocks. Okay, so one is the Celsius, CLH. Celsius, right, is a drink company. It's a drink company. Okay, so this stock, okay, some of you might not know. Okay, this stock, right, actually is owned by 1 billionaire in Hong Kong. Guess you guess who? Okay, guess. I'll let you guess. I give you 20 seconds. Anybody can guess. Okay, anyway, it's not that difficult. Because why? Because most people only know 1 billionaire in Hong Kong. Okay, so Li Ka-shing. Okay, Li Ka-shing. Okay, so Li Ka-shing. Okay, Li Ka-shing own since how much? $7. Okay, since $7. So the thing is okay, let's see. Celsius. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. So of course, in 2023, it cut stick. But the truth is, when he started at the start IPO. Okay. He started at the start IPO. So so over here, he started at here, $7. Okay. So the thing is like what makes a billionaire a billionaire? Okay, what makes a billionaire is the stock, right, go up like this. Understand? The big trend. The big trend is what make him richer. Okay, that's how they get richer. So our goal is what? Our goal is try to find out. Okay, our goal is try to find the stock like this, try to find, and along the way, if it's still going up, okay, we try to stick to the uptrend. or we find the next one, something like this. Okay. So this Celsius, okay, again, the lowest point start from where? Let's start from here. Okay, and then it turns around, and then you have a first blue arrow. Okay, but it didn't give a lot of sign. Suddenly, it just happened from $87, $90 straight away. It hits up to 134. Okay, 134. So you can see, wow, Li Ka-shing, is he a very good investor? Okay, it's very good investor. Yes, okay. So another stock, of course, Google. Okay, Google also a billionaire, right? No need to say lah. This one is a billionaire. So Google also have this blue arrow, and it went up for like a few days, quite many days. Okay, the thing here is this. Okay, right now what is happening? Right now you see SMI 100. So this blue color has run up. Okay, it has run up over here, blue color. So from here, right? Okay, from here, right? What is happening? What's happening? That means that right now, the smart money have gone in already. They have gone in a lot. They push up, they move the thing up already. Right now, of course, we want to make more money. Our mind is thinking, we want to wow, we want to hope that it go higher. Okay, you see what I mean? We hope that it go higher and higher and higher. But actually, this is a profit taking sign. Okay, with SMI 100, right, it's showing me that this is a profit taking sign. This is a profit taking sign. So will it happen? Okay, will it start to pull back? Will it take some breaks over here? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. So sell in May, go away. I think a lot of people forget already, but maybe sell in June. Okay, maybe sell in June will come. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm just be careful, just being careful. Okay, just being careful. So Alphabet right now, okay, has reached a point. Got to be a bit careful. Okay, anything pull back, must be careful. Okay, RMBS. Okay, in the tech sector, right? Okay, Nvidia is the champion. Okay, Nvidia is the champion. So Nvidia, okay, again make new high again. So-called on this a very strong uptrend. Okay, and RMBS is also another semiconductor. Okay, semiconductor. So in this US, right, semiconductor is one of the strongest stock. Okay, semiconductor is one of the strongest sector. In Hong Kong, okay, Hong Kong is not. Is it Hong Kong semiconductor? SMIC recently, okay, SMI 100, and then suddenly just boom, crash. Okay, from $26 crash to $19. Wow, down 30% suddenly. Okay, so for US semiconductor very strong, but for Hong Kong semiconductor just so. Okay, just so. So that's what is happening in throughout the market. Okay, so so over here you can see that this RMBS, wow, nice. This one very nice looking uptrend, and so far these stocks have been up like 150%. Okay, one of the champion in the semiconductor segment. In fact, compared to Nvidia, this one up faster. Okay, this one up more and up faster. Okay, but Nvidia is a so-called mega caps, so it's really doing very well. Okay, so let's take a look at some stocks. Okay, just share with you some stocks. Okay, in the Nasdaq or NYSE. Okay, for this I try to make it. Okay, make it so-called more of a blue chip, more of a blue chip. Okay, the good news is here. The good news is JP Morgan is representing the bank. Okay, so the banks by right is having some problem, but JP Morgan is not making new low. Okay, so the thing here is this. Okay, first we're thinking, is it a recession? Is this a banking crisis? Is this a debt ceiling thing? Okay, so a lot of this problem is the news telling you a lot of bad news. Okay, but if JP Morgan as a bank stock, right, a mega caps bank stock, right, is not falling, means the banking crisis is not getting worse. Okay, but if this JP Morgan drop, if this Bank of America drop, then maybe we have more problem. Okay, so if a Bank of America drop some more, then maybe the bank sector have more problem. But so far, seems like, as long as it start to go above and higher, we are away from the bank crisis. Okay, bank crisis. So JP Morgan is something to watch lah. Okay, not a good stock to buy, but to watch out for the banking segment. Okay, so one stock that might consider, okay, is this stock called Mastercard. Okay, Mastercard. So Mastercard is doing well. Okay, have a pullback up, pullback up, pullback up, and pullback. And yesterday also a very nice move, okay, away from the base. Okay, so overall it's a very gradual, very steady, very steady uptrend. And Mastercard is no need to explain what you do. I no need to explain to you the business. Everybody understand what is Mastercard, right? Okay, simple business. Okay, simple business. 20 years ago, maybe I need to explain, but now no need. Everybody know. Okay, Visa, of course, a bit different. Visa is a bit still haven't moved, but Master is the leader. Is the leader. Okay, and of course, some other stocks that already run up is Lily. Okay, Lily already run up. Okay, already extremely overbought. Okay, and this Oracle also, you can see that Oracle also run up very steadily and on the uptrend. Okay, so generally, this is the NYSE. Okay, NYSE showing that a lot of things is looking good. Okay, but the thing is like general market, right? Okay, right now is at the high side for US market. For short term, a lot of these stocks, right, is at the high side. Is at the high side. So this Nvidia is at the high side, and this Google is at the high side. Microsoft, a lot of this is at the high side. That means it's far away from the blue arrow. Okay, it's far away from a blue arrow. So whenever it's far away from blue arrow, the smart money, right, like the big players, actually maybe they are taking profit slowly. Okay, they're trying to sell into the strength. We call it sell into the strength. Okay, so so over here, yeah, it's not a good time to be super bullish and all that, buy all everything every day. Yeah, still have to be a bit cautious lah. Very cautious. Understand? So so over here, some stocks haven't really moved. Okay, haven't really moved. Of course, those stocks that haven't really moved, a lot of them, the smart money maybe they prefer. They prefer, right? So example, this. Okay, I mean this one is already. Recently there's this like stocks, right, that gap down, right? Like this Cloudflare. So it gap down, and this gap down, you can see that wow, it recover very fast. So I think some of the bankers, some of the smart money, they prefer to buy at the low. So the stock that have a discount, now they go in. Now they go in. Does it work? So far, the bottom signal, you can see that this bottom signal show you that wow, if you follow the bottom signal, now it's up 20%. And another stock, this FSLR, okay. Some of these people, right? Some of these smart money, what they do is what? They instead of buying at the high, right? They buy at the bottom signal. Okay, they buy at the bottom signal. They buy at the bottom signal, and this stock recently have a bad earnings, and then they buy at the bottom signal. You can see now. So this bottom signal again, the last one, you can see that it's up, 30% in just like 5 days. Okay, so you can see that actually wow, this sound the what Microsoft, all that okay, how to buy this one already up until like that already, how to buy, right? Okay, oh, actually some of these smart monies, they are looking at the one that pulls back. Okay, the pullback. So when there's a pullback, when there's a bottom signal, okay, it's easier or better for them to swallow lah. Okay, easier to get in. Okay, any promotion to the ART system? Okay, so later I will talk about that. Okay, the ART system. Later we'll talk about that. Okay, and from here, yeah, okay, like some of these stocks, Shopify, okay, they have a good earnings. Okay, they went up. Then after that, what happened? the SMI 100, okay, over here SMI 100. Then what happened? Then never move already. They never move already. So the market, you can see now, the market, they prefer what? They don't prefer stock that is very expensive. Okay, they don't prefer stock that has run up. They prefer stock that, you know, has gone down. It has gone down. So they prefer to buy the reversal, buy the bottom. Okay, buy the bottom. So we like to also, okay, look out for profit taking. The stock go up, we try to take some profit. The stock went down, we try to collect those that never really run up. Okay, so these are what's happening in the market. So just now somebody asked about GE. Wow, GE is a very strong, okay, very strong, very steady. Wow, last night was perfect. Okay, last night was very good. Okay, very good, very strong. Okay, so GE have a blue arrow over here. Blue arrow continue, not extremely overbought. Okay, for now, not extremely overbought. Just on a steady move, quietly. Nobody talk about it. Okay, nobody disturb. Okay, nobody disturb. Okay, so let me just take a look at some stocks. Okay, by the way, I just share with you a few stocks. Some of these stocks, right, I share with my my colleagues and my some of my friends. Okay, but very seldom I share. Okay, but it's an important thing for some of you to know. Maybe last week you attend this session, you also look at this stock. Some of these stocks, they are up quietly up every day, quietly up, right? Okay, they are from the residential construction, residential construction. So like this LEN haven't really moved yet. Okay, tonight maybe we watch this. Okay, why? Because it pulls back, it start to move, haven't really moved. Okay, overall generally it's an uptrend. So we look out for potentials like this. Okay, and TMCH, I think THCM, I don't know what, TCHM maybe. THMC. cannot remember. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's somewhere here lah. What? Taylor Morrison. This one TMHC lah. Okay, so this one, okay, is also one of the stock that we focus on. Okay, so it's been doing well and up and up and up and up. Wow. Okay, if whole year go up like this, then very good lah. Okay, so our strategy, some strategy, yes, we buy at the low price. Some strategy, we prefer the quiet uptrend. So these are some of the stocks that quiet uptrend, and they have been doing well, right? Okay. So over here, let me just help you to check it out. Okay, some of the stocks. Okay, if you are on the Nasdaq, then you will see a different story. Nasdaq. Okay, if I do some ranking, okay, a lot of these are what mega caps: Apple, AMD, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, okay, Alphabet. They are all doing well. Okay, Netflix is also I think just now somebody asked about Netflix. Netflix is also one of the stock that haven't moved yet. They haven't moved yet. So some potential, right? Some potential. Like what I say, there are some stock that already run up, not a good entry point, but there are some stock that haven't really run. Netflix is one of them. Tesla is also one of the stock that haven't really run. Okay, but Tesla is actually one of the weaker one. Okay, that means still in the red, not even stage 1. Okay, not even stage 1 yet. Okay, a lot of other stocks, they are in the stage 2 already. Okay, so Tesla is still in stage 4. It's still in stage 4. But the good news is there's a bottom signal here. There's a bottom signal here. Okay, and then there's a bottom signal again. So it went away from the bottom signal. Means what? Means potentially this is the bottom. So the last time it really bottomed, you can see here. Okay, the last time it really bottomed, it bottoms out, and then over here, it went up 70%. Okay, so will this be the real bottom? Okay, will this be the real bottom? So let's see lah. Okay, so again, Netflix, just now we see Netflix. Netflix also had a bottom signal over here. Okay, the last time it had bottom signal, some good ones, it looks like this. It went up right away, and then this one went down a little bit more, and then it rebounded, and then we are on this bottom signal, and then we are away from the bottom signal. The more that we go up away from the bottom signal, that means it's really bottoming and is good, right? So overall, Netflix is uptrend. Okay, overall Netflix uptrend in a bigger picture. Okay, so now is the time. Yeah, for US, I don't share too many stocks because yeah, yeah, we cannot finish. Let's help help you to see some stocks. Okay, let me know in the chat whether you want to see Singapore, US, Hong Kong stocks. We have sometimes we just go through some of these stocks, but of course I cannot finish all the stocks. But you know, with just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, let's take a look at some of these stocks. Okay, still dynamic. Okay, have gone into a downtrend. Okay, so you can see that we have a different system. Blue color is uptrend, red color is downtrend. So still dynamic is on this downtrend, right, on this downtrend. So if you have got out with this red arrow, okay, actually you should be focusing on other stock already. Okay, so yeah, it's not doing that well recently. Huh? Okay, so PayPal, okay, PayPal also same thing. Okay, PayPal also have this red arrow. Okay, have this red arrow, and then it continue to go lower. Okay, PayPal, right, is a different scenario. Okay, it's a different stock. Okay, it's a totally a different stock. Okay, you can see okay, there's this company, I don't know whether listed or not. Okay, PayPal, right, have a one competitor. Okay, this competitor, right, is called Stripe. Okay, this Stripe, right, has already so-called take away a lot of the business from PayPal. Okay, a lot of people don't know. Okay, a lot of people don't know. They still thought so PayPal is like what? PayPal is like, it's like eBay, you know, when this Amazon come out. Okay, when Amazon come out, eBay is a history. It's a history. So PayPal is already a history. Okay, it's already a history. Okay, and now that it make new low, okay, it's be careful. Okay, it's a stock that really you need to be careful. Okay, so really I you know, I don't see anything here to look at PayPal. So still downtrend. Okay, still downtrend. Okay, so be careful on this PayPal. Okay, all right. So okay, I see some of your stocks. Okay, yeah. Okay, short PayPal. Maybe you can consider. Okay, maybe you can consider. Okay, and Amazon also must be careful. Amazon also must be careful. Amazon, right? Amazon also is a very old business. Okay, also very old business. Those business that is very old, right? Those business very old. If they go up, it's okay. But when they turn red, you got to be careful. Okay, when they go up, it's fine. Okay? If now they go up, no problem. Blue color, no problem. But when red color, you got to be careful. Okay, you got to be careful. Okay, so so let's take a look at some of you talk about Top Glove, Singtel. Okay, so let's take a look at Top Glove, Singtel. Okay, let's sorry, not Singtel. Top. Okay, let's take a look at Top Glove first. Top Glove, okay, Singapore nah. Okay, so Top Glove, wow, recently is very solid. Okay, why? Actually, Malaysia one is the real one. This one is a secondary listing. Okay, if you look at Malaysia, okay, recently I have some good profit. Okay, some good profit like this Hatta. Okay, Hatta. So this is like 32%, 32% profit. Okay, I think I already sell some already. Okay, this is only the remaining 1/3. Okay, remaining 1/3. So this Hatta, okay, this Hatta is glove stocks. Okay, so you can see that this first blue arrow, okay, a very strong upward move, and then followed by this you know, a second blue arrow over here, and then followed by today is up 13%. Okay, so Top Glove just now, the one is a Singapore one. Okay, it's just up a little bit. Okay, but in fact, right, okay, the glove sector, okay, is doing well in Malaysia. The glove sector is doing well. Okay, so Kosan, one of the stock also. Okay, one of the stock also moving today, move quite a bit, but pull back. So for glove sectors, it's doing well. Okay, it's moving. Okay, it's moving. And okay, Brian asked about Spotify. Spotify actually quite strong. Okay, actually quite strong. Nobody really talk about it. Okay, very neglected stock. Okay, very neglected stock. But seems like it is a very quiet uptrend. Okay, So if nobody go and talk about it and it still continue to move like this, maybe you can move steadily for a long time. That's the best scenario. Okay, so personally, I have some position and I took some profit, and I have a small position on this with a break-even stop loss. Yeah. So overall, it's a very nice it's a okay quite nice looking chart so far. So far so good Okay. Okay. So okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, somebody asked about Samudra shipping. Samudra shipping. Okay, so Samudra shipping. Okay. Okay, so what's happening here is in the downtrend, but STI, all the US, all the Singapore stock is down. So it's normal to be down. So today there's some bounce. So there's some bottom signal. So there's a potential bottoming over here. Okay, if it's a successful one, wow, maybe like this. How? If it's successful and see this bottom signal. Okay, but of course we can dream on for this lah. Not always like that, right? Okay, so sometimes if it's successful, maybe up 10%. If it fail, it will go below. So you must make sure that it doesn't go below. Okay, so if you go below means something wrong, right? Be careful, like 86 cents. So if it's right one, if the real bottom, then maybe up 20%. If it's wrong, then it will go below. So we always put the stop loss below the green candle. Okay, green candle stop loss, right? So if it's really a good surprise, sometimes the stock really run up like this. Okay, then wow, this stock is a 70% move, right? So will this be a real one? Okay, will this be a real one? Okay, nobody know. But overall, the stock has went up, like for the past 1 over years. Seems like if anything can bounce off this 91 cents, okay, it's actually worth to watch this stock. Okay, it's worth to watch these stocks. Why? Because it have tested by time. That means with this kind of movement continue and on, one day maybe it become a blue chip. Maybe it become blue chip. Correct. It become more than 1 billion market caps. So overall, Samudra shipping is a can watch, can be, can continue to monitor. Okay, especially right now, with Yangtze Jiang moving, okay, shipping, all these are ship related. Okay, ship related. So if dynamic, okay, moving, okay, dynamic. Okay, so with the shipping stocks moving, shipbuilding stock moving, then maybe Samudra, hopefully this is also moving. Okay, so yeah, no expectation, no speculation, just monitor and see how it goes. Okay, just monitor and see how it goes. CNOOC oil and gas, is it peak? Okay, I really cannot tell whether is it peak or not. Okay, nobody will know whether this is peak or not. Okay, how to know, right? How to know it's peak or not? Okay, so we only know what we only know that if there's a short-term peak. For long-term, we can't really tell. Short-term peak is by this SMI 100. So when you see this SMI 100 like this, highest, then maybe this is a short-term peak. Okay, maybe this is a short-term peak. So the short-term peak, okay, but do you see a SMI 100 over here? Don't have. I don't have. So if you don't see a SMI 100 over here, then we cannot tell that whether this is a short-term peak. Long-term, nobody can tell. The one long-term peak, nobody can tell, right? Correct. Okay, so these tools, right, is designed to help you. Okay, it's designed to help you to identify stocks, how to find the stocks. For example, let's say today, short-term blue arrow. Okay, I will see for let's say tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, Hong Kong stocks. Okay, Hong Kong stocks. What to look out for? So I can line up. Okay, I can see. Okay, tomorrow I watch BYD. Okay, tomorrow I watch CPIC. Okay, so this is an uptrend one. Maybe I will look at this insurance sector. Okay, and this CPIC is one of the strongest among the Ping An, AIA, China Life. Okay, so this is a strong stocks with a blue arrow. Okay, Sinopec. Okay, Sinopec. Or Sinopec, instead of CNOC, I look at Sinopec. Sinopec is also this green color. Green color means the strongest one among the other this oil and gas refining stocks. Okay, so or maybe tomorrow I look at this. Okay, so with this, right, I don't need to depend on other people. I can do my own study. I can do anytime I want. I can do anywhere I want. Sometimes I go travel. I go like previously I go like Sweden, I go Germany, I go US, I go all these places, Malaysia. Sometimes I happen to be in Malaysia. Okay, so I just use the system to help me to identify stocks, whether is it time to buy, is it time to sell, is it which are the stocks, which are the sectors that are strong. Okay, so we look out for opportunities with this system. Okay, with this system. Okay, so we try to align ourselves towards the uptrend. Okay, align ourselves towards the uptrend. So with this, right? Okay, let me just quickly share with you one thing, very, very important. Later I can answer some of your questions. Some of you, if you are students or if you are not yet students, okay, do stay on. Okay, let me share with you this very, very important information. Okay, how can you get, how can you attend the class, join this class, without having a big deep pocket. Okay, without deep pocket, how do you attend this class, right? Okay, so we have an upcoming class. Okay, I have an upcoming class, but before I tell you the class, I want to share that stock market actually changed my life. Okay, I was a technician. I work in the oil and gas industry. I have a very low pay job. Okay, but I became a stockbroker, a top broker in the company, and have this financially freedom in life, right? So